up? What up? This your boy Larv with another episode. This is episode 12 of season 3. I want to shout out to everybody that's been on the episodes through 50 episodes. So if you've been a host, like I said, if you've been supporting, shout out to y'all for making that milestone of the last episode of 50 episodes. I also want to shout out to Shantae, Jalen, DJ Bagham, and Marco for the last episode talking about gender roles. So make sure y'all tap into that. Make sure y'all subscribe on YouTube to LarvoTalk. Follow, share, whatever. But also want to thank Next Level for letting us host tonight. So shout out to Rome for letting us use the building. But today we're going to talk about dating while being a single parent, which is a very difficult task to have. But I also want to introduce my guests on the show. If y'all just want to introduce yourself, ladies, first.
All right, I'm Malaysia.
I'm Moolah.
Big Moolah.
Big, not the little one.
Y'all should already know by now it's big motherfucking Trey.
If y'all don't know, Trey been on several episodes, so it's this is his first visual. So shout out to all y'all beautiful people for hopping on the episode tonight. And again, we are talking about dating while being a single parent. So first of all, are y'all dating right now is the first question I'm gonna ask y'all.
Lady?
Okay, well, no, I'm not dating.
But
I'm single.
ready to mingle?
What are you dating?
Period.
Okay.
Okay,
You said what she said. What about you, Big Moolah?
come get me.
Not to come get me.
Like a Little Caesar's pizza, hot and ready.
Oh, you hot and ready.
Oh wait,
Um,
is you dating Moolah or not? Because the people want to know.
I mean, I'm dating for sure. Like, but like you said, the topic, I ain't letting nobody around my kids. So I'm dating.
Okay.
Okay.
Big Trey, what you got going?
No, not at all.
I thought you was a family man.
That means you
I'm
not dating.
Oh, okay,
Right?
okay.
Right?
Oh, so he not dating. That's what he.
That's what he was saying. He
Good
was
in-
So wait,
Good.
I like that because I like how he clarified that because dating means we can talk to as many people as we
Anybody.
want
That means you got freedom.
without
Right.
anything, but
Yeah.
he's in a relationship. Oh, I
Exactly.
love that.
So, and that is the next
Put it on
question.
the
What is y'all definition of dating, anyways?
What do you mean? Like,
Like, what's your definition of dating? Like, some people.
dating is casual. Like, there is no strings. I feel like I'm not tallying you, you're not tallying me. We going out. I mean, we might go out to dinner. That don't mean that I'm gonna
In the what?
smash you.
For sure.
You ain't- but it's got to be some smashing involved. I mean, let's be honest.
But that's not with everybody that you're dating.
Fact.
So it
For
might be
sure.
that one person that I'm smashing, but who I'm dating, I'm not.
Can you smash two people at the same time while you dating?
That's personal.
That's why.
That's why we on the show, though. That's what we here for.
But no, you can do whatever you want to. It's yours. You know what I'm saying? So if you feel like you want him and him, just be safe and do
Go
what you wanna
crazy.
do. You feel me? But I
Yeah.
mean,
Stay safe.
it's not everybody's business. But doing what you do is doing what you do till somebody is finna lock you down. If you're not
For
finna sit up here and tell me that you want me to be yours, and I'm not telling you, there's no strings attached. You cannot feel no type of way when I'm doing me.
For sure.
Right.
So
What about you, Trey? How you feel about it?
So like dating, like she said, you just gotta have the freedom to do what you want, but also at the same time be honest.
For sure.
Honest don't necessarily mean telling everybody your business. neither.
right, but
Honest.
and I'm gonna tell you, we're gonna be upfront.
Yeah, you know.
So
Okay. So, how many kids do y'all have? So, when we talking about dating while being a single parent,
Mhm.
how many kids do y'all have, and kind of how do y'all like operate doing that?
I'll start first.
Okay, go ahead.
I have 5, and I listen.
Oh, we
Okay.
got to start at 5, going crazy.
Got the basketball team.
So how does that work? Like, how difficult is that? Like, and even if it is difficult dating, like having 5 kids, how do you feel?
Honestly, anybody that I've talked to thus far leaving my child's father, I have not let them meet my kids. So that says that right there. Because I'm like, I'm cool with talking to you, whatever, but my kids are my world. So it's so serious to me, whoever comes in their life. Because it's not fair to them to meet someone and then, like, we not work out.
Correct.
You know what I mean? So we're not doing that.
Facts. I definitely understand that from a long shot. So yeah, so like after my last child, I was in a long term relationship.
Right.
So it's like after that, it just makes you feel like, okay, forever is not always forever. For your kids to be knowing somebody and getting attached to somebody and getting that connection with them, and then boom, one day they just not there because the parents didn't work. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
So that was nothing but like a lesson learned for me, because like my next relationship, you know what I'm saying, that's either we not gonna be years without me being married or whatever the case may be.
There you go.
My kids need a foundation, and they're not gonna see any and everybody at my house.
Right.
Amen.
So y'all stop having y'all significant other around y'all kids. Even if y'all just talking to them, stop having them around y'all kids.
No, for sure.
Because at some point they seeing like 1,000 people. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. 1,000 is crazy, but
It's about 20. It's about 20. It's about 20. It's just 20.
Multiply that by 3.
Hey.
Cuz a little shady. Cuz a little shady.
It's about 20. No, I ain't talking. No. Oh, okay. Oh,
Because I don't even play like that.
So I would answer the question. So I got 2 kids, so it's not really. I mean, I'm gonna talk. We're gonna go through the show and answer the questions. But for me, 2 kids is kind of like I have a good relationship with the mother of my children. So we have a set schedule. I have them certain days, stuff like that. So there's really no conflicts like that. So you know what I mean. So Trey, how many you got?
Pinball.
What does that mean?
5.
Oh, okay.
Okay, they gotta start the whole.
About
5 of them.
Said about.
So was that rounding up or?
No, I don't
Say 4 and a possible.
No,
Right.
It's fine. It's definite 5.
It's 5.
Definite 5.
Somebody watch and be like, "That's how you feel about my baby."
He claiming all his 5 and he a good father. Point blank.
I only got 2 baby mamas, so
Okay.
I can have.
I got 2 baby mamas too. Shout out to the kids. Shout out to the kids.
Shout out to the kids for sure.
So how is y'all?
Cause
So how is y'all relationship with y'all? The other parent. How is y'all relationship? Even if you got multiple, whatever. How is that relationship?
It's the multiple
I got 2. So I
got 2. You feel me? But I have a gap. So my son's about to be 14 and my daughter's 8. So I have a gap. But my first father, he's not an active father. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck my baby daddy.
Fuck my baby dad. And that's okay. But no, so like I just he lives his life, we live ours. I'm not pressuring nobody. You feel me? My daughter's dad, he loves his daughter. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't have too much of a difference, but it's like a triangle because like he wants to be a family, and I just feel like my daughter is like 9, almost 9 now, and it's like we're just past that. So it's like don't be wanting to see me, see your kids. Right. You feel me? And I feel like they love the baby mama, but they don't love the kids. You know what I'm saying? So
that's crazy.
And that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I be feeling like it should be you loving your kids, and that should be your first main priority. Then coming to lay up with me, because I'm not going. Even from the first baby daddy, like stop saying little stuff like you're not even a father. Why would I even double back? Right. I'm not that type. So you got to come through for my kids before you even think we gonna be together.
What about you, Trey? How's your relationship with the mother of your children? I hate saying baby mama too.
Right.
I hate saying children. But if you make me mad, you my baby mama. Period.
So you sound like the bitter baby daddy.
Not bitter at all. That's a big word. Now let's not say that one.
Let's clarify that. They be having them too.
Nah, not this one.
But no, like the mother of my youngest kids, we still have a good relationship. We together. The mother of my first 2 children, our relationship is non-existent. Relationship with my son that lives with me is pretty much non-existent as far as she's concerned. So
just to answer that question, how is it being like a full-time father though? Like when you
stressful than the motherfucker. Like
you feeling like a mama.
But hold on, because like a parent, thank you, because y'all got to stop shooting dads in the foot, because it's full-time fathers that do their job as well, and it's happening more and more. So let's change that narrative, please.
I'm just saying, like it's always 9 times out of 10, not speaking on you or speaking on you, but it do be the mom being a mom. You know what I'm saying? It be a mom being a mom, bro. So when I'm saying feeling like a mom, I'm saying you're taking on those responsibilities that she probably would if she was active. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I'm not shooting you down on being a
They
father.
the caretaker.
I'm just saying, we the caretaker at the end of the day. You know, you're coming to pick up, and then but it's not.
We still got a whole. We do our stuff different, but we still got to do our part as well. So let's just include that. I'm just saying because there's some good fathers out there. Everybody ain't no deadbeats.
Everybody's not no deadbeat. They're not.
Just because you the custodial parent don't mean necessarily that you parenting either. The kids might live with you, but that don't mean that you're being a mom with them. You're doing this, you're not doing that. So people got to clarify. Everybody want to throw out things, and they think it's generalize it. Everybody got a set specific thing that they go through that everybody don't go through.
At the end of the day, no kid planned on being without their mama or their daddy. Right. So I feel you. You feel me? So I feel like it was always supposed to be a play. You're supposed to be a dad. You're supposed to be a mom. It's not supposed to be left on me. You know what I'm saying? So you're supposed to step up and do it. So
a partnership.
Period. It don't even matter if we're together or not. Just this is your
part. Right.
No, for sure.
You played it.
It don't matter if y'all don't like each other, because it be times like that. But at the same point, it's for the child, and they make sure they growing up and they got both parents that care about them, regardless if they're not in the same household. So, but we gonna switch gears. So, what do y'all look for when dating?
What do you?
Because it's important.
Whenever I'm starting to talk to someone, so I've been with I was with my children's father for 8 years. We share 4 kids together, and my first daughter is by my first baby daddy, which we just found that out. So yeah,
father of your child.
She says not the
father of child, but that's some tea. That's okay. But sure, I got two children's fathers. Right.
We all got two.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. And we were together for a long time, and I will say this: a lot of times, what turns me off about men is I'm gonna relate it back to my old relationship, and I know that we're not supposed to do that. But if I see a red flag, oh baby, bye.
I'm jumping on it.
Okay, bye. Because 8 years is a long time to waste your time and not be married. I did have a business out of the relationship and outside of the kids. What did Mary J. Blige say? I was your lover and your secretary. Working every day. Lived that song, literally. So, but it's like, there's no hard feelings. Like, I just want us to be the best co-parents we can be for our children.
Facts.
But yeah, when I look for dating, like, literally, like the littlest stuff will send me off.
It's a trigger.
It's definitely a trigger. I'm gonna go back to, like, if it's like that narcissist behavior. Oh, goodbye.
Why women like to say that though? Why
narcissist in 2024? That was y'all word last year. I can't bring it. Don't bring it into 2023. Y'all leave that back there.
No, I'm serious. No. Because some men.
It was clinical narcissism.
It's clear. It's there. No, that's a real.
That's a fact.
That's a real thing.
That's a fact.
And I went through a lot of shit with him. Right. I hope we can cuss.
You shit.
Okay. Shit. Okay. No bloopers. I do cuss a little. No, I'm just playing. But no, like, I went through a lot of things with him, so it's just like the first red flag I see from someone else, like, I'm not spending any years or building any time with anyone that I feel like is not going to be a real life partner. So when I'm dating to get married. It's not dating to have fun.
And I hear you on that, but like, you're gonna have a flaw in a man.
No, for sure.
It's depending on what flaws that you want to partake on.
For sure.
So it might be some people can understand and want to be like, okay, well, he just don't clean up after himself, but everything else he does great. You know what I'm saying? Me, that's a bother. Like, I don't want no dirty nigga. So you're not about to be with me and dirty. You know what I'm saying? So it's like another thing is like a lot of men don't be having their stuff all the way together. You know what I'm saying? It really be like women be having the foundation when they come to it. I want something different because I'm so used to that. So now I want somebody that's gonna have it all. And it don't even gotta be all, but like, come on, I need a starter pack. Like, I don't need you to.
What's in a starter pack?
Starter pack. You need a job. You know okay. Your mindset. You definitely. I want a man with a car. Like, they lack that so bad. Like, and it's always, I ain't got no license. Well, did you even take the test, bro?
How did you lose your license? Child support. Check your license.
But that's not an excuse though, because at the end of the day, you can still go purchase a vehicle without a driver's license.
No, for sure.
So, and you can still put it in your name. That might be some update for y'all, but it doesn't matter. Let's start it off though.
Don't you need insurance though?
Yeah, you don't want to get pulled over and have your shit worse
I'm
than
not
was
saying
before.
that you got
You in a
necessarily
big
get pulled over,
problem.
but
Get him a vehicle, put it in your name.
no, he's gonna get the vehicle, and I may put it in my name.
No,
Like,
if you want him to have something, you got him.
I'm gonna see if he even start because they don't even know how to start. So
It was they. You got the wrong they.
They can't start.
you said what?
Don't deal with them from the beginning.
My point. This is why I'm saying you need a starter pack. Like,
Yeah.
and then I can meet you halfway because they always speaking about being submissive. Like, you don't give me nothing to submit to. Woo.
That's true. You can't lead if you don't have no direction. That's a
How
fact.
can I continue to be your leader? Like, no, I'm gonna be here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to guide you. I'm going to give you information that I know. We're going to learn from each other. Yeah. But you need to be having that willing to start. Like, I can't start with you and it's nothing. Like, it just makes a woman, even though that she could potentially have a good man, but it's just like, okay, I'm tired of doing it by myself.
No, for real.
Come on, bro.
I just want to be in my soft girl era.
Why do y'all say that?
Because I just want to be soft. I've been hard for so long.
I've been too tough.
I like that.
You gotta be soft.
I do like that when women say that, but it's also a man don't want to have to, like when women want a certain type of man. I want a man that's, you know what I mean?
I don't want that either. I had that.
But I'm just saying it might not be y'all, but women want that. Like I want a man that can control me, like he can handle me.
No, I don't want.
Not control, but handle y'all. Handle my attitude. Handle my ways. When I'm acting up and I got an attitude, he know what to do.
And you know when we say that, we mean like, I don't want you to feed off my energy. I want you to mellow me out.
Shut it down.
Shut it down.
How he gonna shut it
your
down?
ass down.
What you mean?
What you mean?
If I'm starting to argue, don't indulge in me.
Okay.
You feel me? Ignore me. You know, I might go on the dishes and bloop, bloop, bloop. You hear me slam a little something, but at the end of the day, I'm still finna bring you your plate.
No,
like
I heard that.
So,
I heard that.
so.
I'm still finna
Get y'all cousin. Get y'all cousin. She cook
on the moolah. Yeah. But I'm just saying though, like I'm still finna cook and I'm still finna do it. I might just be mad at the time, but I don't need you to trigger more or just say anything else because you know. I just be wanting that man to be like, shut up. Give me a hug.
But ain't that toxic though?
You need a hug.
No, I don't feel like it's toxic. Like,
but it turns into that. Because what if you don't shut up? Now I'm like, you feel?
Don't repeat this stuff. I said shut up. I'm gonna ride out.
I'm probably gonna be like, all right.
No, for real. Sometimes
I'm just saying, like, because you told me like just be quiet. I'm probably gonna be like, I ain't gonna be quiet. You know, you made me mad, boo, 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 but ignore me because I'm going to mellow myself and I'm going to come back like, and then you're gonna hold me.
So what part you gonna do? If this man got to have all this restraint, what's your responsibility?
And responsibility in what? You still got this.
Having
I ain't doing nothing.
Restraint. You want me to have restraint so you
what to not argue with me?
Yeah. Why I gotta have the restraint and you get to act the fool?
Because two wrongs don't make a right. So if I'm mad, why
just
would
don't be wrong?
Don't be wrong.
Just don't be wrong.
Don't be wrong.
Don't be.
I don't want him to be wrong, you know. But like I said, we're human.
That's the thing, man. That's the thing is
we're human.
But then nobody look in the mirror and say, "What do I need to do to fix on what I got?"
But that's real though. That's real though. That's real.
They got it all. Got it all going on because maybe you might have a little paper and you down a nigga because a nigga ain't got no paper.
But you shouldn't down your man.
You shouldn't, but it does happen.
How it happens.
It does happen though.
It get frustrating. Oh, well, I always got to do this, this, this. Then your girlfriend want to be in your ear. Then you listen to the type of music.
Amen to that one.
All that shit.
Music, dude. Music is a factor in a lot of shit too.
And y'all love to relate to whatever that girl saying on that video. That
rabbit, fuck my baby dad. Hey, I ain't going in the house, dad. You feel me? But at the end of the day, I'm not a type of person that's gonna reflect on what she's saying. You know what I mean? I'm not.
That ain't how the brain works.
Oh no.
That ain't how the brain works.
Oh, I agree with her. I like her music.
But that ain't how the brain works. If you listening to it all the time,
it ain't all the time.
It's not all the time. It's certain occasions. It is definitely
like y'all listen to. You know, I'm finna shoot the club up or
that ain't my type of class.
Where we listen to certain music and it's okay. It does not mean that reflects on our characteristics or
our relationship. I'm not finna do that. Like I'm not finna come home and pick argument with you because I didn't heard Sexy Red all night.
Right, like what?
Y'all taking it to the extreme. Y'all taking it to the extreme.
I heard that's if you ain't what did you say? If you ain't trying to turn me up, leave me alone.
Leave me alone. I ain't gonna come home like
y'all cutting that.
Leave me alone. Like
that shit is crazy.
I'm not gonna do that to you because I know my relationship and I know my man.
For real. So I just want somebody strong, just somebody that's strong-minded, and I don't mean somebody to put me in my place. I don't like that.
Right.
I've been in a controlling relationship. I need somebody strong-minded and willing to compromise. Like,
right.
And me too. Like, teach me to be softer. Teach me how to love. Period.
No, or like
no. What?
Sit me down. Like, okay, what is really your issue? Like,
Thank you. Talk to me. Ooh.
Man, y'all ain't never had no nigga do that with y'all before?
No.
Right, ain't nobody ever done that
Ridiculous.
before.
This is
So
ridiculous.
you be just sitting down, huh? Like, let's have this talk.
Yeah, if I can, I'd rather talk
You
on do all that
can?
rah-rah shit.
Oh, so you don't argue? You do.
Possibly. Possibly. Every now and again, but that's because you probably ain't listening, getting in your head. You want to talk. You gotta learn to be quiet. You can't talk. First of all, I'm a man.
Listening to
Y'all don't
respond,
even know how y'all say what y'all want, but y'all don't even know how to even deal with a man. Y'all don't even know what a man is. So when you see him and that man show you that he a man, y'all think it's bullshit.
No, not at all.
Man,
No. I didn't try it. I didn't try to pray. I didn't try to pray with my man. I didn't try to.
This ain't a Tyler Perry play.
meditate. No,
Definitely
seriously.
ain't.
So serious. Because I'm building him up. I understand when he go out in this world and he got to go to this job. If he not working for himself, he got to listen to somebody.
Yeah.
Then he got to come home and deal with kids if we got kids.
Yeah.
And then he got to deal with me because he got to satisfy me too. I get
Yeah.
all of that.
And not
But
even
guess what? I'm still a mother too. So we got to balance off each other. We got to build each other. We got to pour into each other.
Right.
Like it's at this point, like I'm tired of hearing it's hard for me. It's hard for you. It's hard for both of us. We both black. We both people.
Yeah.
Like it's hard for both of us. So let's pour into each other so my cup's not empty and yours is not.
Exactly.
It's just that simple.
Facts. Because at the same time, like some men be like they might, like you said, go to work. You feel me? You going to work or whatever, but you like, okay, my woman got more than me. You feel me? And then they feel it some type of way. You know, like, okay, like I'm not feeling the shoes that I need to be, and then I'm under you. You know what I'm saying? Then sometimes when you say little stuff to me, it triggers me. Like women do trigger men.
Yeah.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
So let's. I don't mean to interrupt. So let's kind of get back on track. So at one point, do y'all introduce this significant other to y'all kids? At what point is the right time when you hit this certain level or they did this certain thing? What point are you introducing your kid to your significant other?
It just really depends on the person that you're dealing with.
The person.
You know, some people you might see or experience certain things with someone and get a vibe. You know, that this person might be this or it might be that. Sometimes you got to just take a chance. Sometimes just a leap of faith. Like, you know, I'm rocking with you. You know, maybe they might have children. You see how, you know, they deal with their children. Even if they don't have children, you see how they deal with even strangers that they don't know. And you get that type of vibe of the kind of spirit or type of person that you're dealing with. Right. So it all depends on, you know, who that
So you don't think it's
really
a time thing? It's the vibe that you get off this person? Because it could be
it's gonna be some time. I ain't talking about you get a vibe today with this motherfucker, then tomorrow you like, hey, what's up?
Come over.
You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't no shit like that though.
Right, because like I pay attention to certain little things. Like say for instance, you talking to somebody, right? So you talking to them or whatever. Like I even pay attention just to see how many times you may even bring my kids up. You know what I'm saying? Like just saying like, oh, you said his name was so and so, yeah, you know, or oh, when is his birthday again? Stuff like that, like intrigues me.
For
like,
sure.
Okay, you even speaking on my babies, or even
Showing
sitting in the cash app, like dinner on me for you and the kids.
So fellas, she's
For
saying
sure.
pay attention to detail.
Period.
For sure.
And I know that's something that I bring to the table. Like I'm gonna pay attention to detail, like you said, your kid's birthday, especially if they're Aries. You feel me? But I'm gonna definitely pay attention to the little things because those are things that matter. So when you're talking to somebody, you're getting to know them. You understand what's important to them. So you want to make sure you remember those things. And you know, and like you said, if it's a cash app, like maybe you didn't want to cook today. Let me send you $40, $50 to go get some food for your kids, for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So those will get you brownie points, fellas.
Brownie.
No, for sure.
You hear me? Talk about the kids, you know what I'm saying? You know it's not coming with just me. So if we was to become a family,
it's a package deal.
It's a package deal. So like, but if you never bring
deal.
up my kids and you always trying to get me away or whatever the case may be, I'm not finna vibe with you like that.
I'm gonna keep it real. If a man's like, yeah, I got 5 kids, and I know that's a lot, but I don't care. That's what I come with. Package deal.
You hear me?
Let me tell you something. What really turns me on about a man is just like, okay, you can meet my kids. That's not right now, but what I'm saying is, if he was like, yeah, get your kids dressed, you get dressed, let's go out. You taking me and my kids out?
We going
like you
out.
already you on
That's
that
real player right there.
Oh, yeah. Come on, let's go.
Do you hear me?
GTD.
Because you're not even excluding them. You feel me? You want to see all of us, and you know that I might not even. Well, my kid's a little older, but you know I may not, or she may not even have a babysitter. So you like, for you to even say like, I just want to be around you. Like,
Heck.
you know, if the kids coming, they coming. If we finna go bowling, Chuck E. Cheese, whatever, we all just finna play games.
That's what's up.
Period.
You know, that's energy. That's
But have some well-mannered children.
All right.
Have some well-mannered children, folks.
well, if my child's not well mannered, or maybe not, or maybe is, don't talk to me.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell
never
you.
know what you gonna get.
Man, I'm gonna tell you. Hey, your son or your daughter is wooty wooty woo. I'm gonna tell you. Now, if I'm gonna be around them and they cutting up, I'm gonna get them in line. It's just that's
So what is that? So what does that mean though? Because how do you discipline somebody else's children in the dating process?
disciplining don't necessarily have to mean I'm gonna whoop your ass.
Fact.
Okay.
But I'm a '90s babe. I grew up in the '90s. Parents all know your mama will snatch you up in the street if you acting up, if you cutting up. So, and that's just somebody that they know. So if I'm dealing with you and I'm around them, especially I got children. So how I discipline my children, I'm discipline your children the same way. It's just like don't send your kid to my house, because if everybody got to get an ass whooping, he fucking around and get his.
So is it a certain point though? So if I see she handle her kids like this, you know, to the maximum. I've seen her the maximum. She just told them to go to the room. That's the max. Take your tablet, your phone, whatever. So if that was the max that she went to, what's like the max you gonna go to? Because this is how she raised her kids.
I'm gonna go with what's allowed, and we're gonna have a conversation about this is what he did. Yes. What you're doing isn't working. Let's figure out another way to do it.
Yes.
And how you react is gonna have me in my mind whether I need to fuck with you or I need to skedaddle.
No, because I'm not gonna let you like whip my kid. But disciplining is saying something to him.
But if I raise your child,
it depends on when you start.
If I raise your child, if I'm raising your child, I'm gonna whoop your ass.
It's an age bracket, because like you're not gonna necessarily whip my 14-year-old.
No, but you shouldn't be whooping no 14-year-old no way.
I'm just speaking like I'm not. If anything, me and you gonna have our talk, and you gonna see what happened, and I am gonna check my child.
Them together.
I'm gonna get them together. You know what I'm saying? They need to respect you because you are my man.
Yeah.
So therefore, he shouldn't be acting up with you. Period. Yeah. You feel me? So we're gonna talk about that. But yet again, with you disciplining, that's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? But he is going to respect you.
Yeah.
Because
that's mandatory.
Exactly.
You gotta respect the dog.
You handle yours, and I'm gonna have mine, and we gonna be coming together. You feel me?
So speaking of that, so what if like your kid don't like that person? Like how do you deal with that? So if your kid don't like that significant other, you not dating that person. Period.
If my child come to me and say I do not like them, I don't like their vibe, I'm sorry. My kids come first.
So and then a question on top of that, how do you think women deal with that? Like, say they really like this person, like they doing everything that they supposed to do, but the kid do not like them. How do you?
They don't love their kid more, because I love mine. So mine come first. So if he's telling me he ain't digging with him and stuff like that, like I said, we all done grew up with certain stuff. And majority of us all did had a stepdaddy. Let's just be real.
Yeah.
So we all did had a stepdaddy or had a person that was there with our mom for a long period of time.
Father figure, yeah.
For sure.
Figure. So my mom, for instance, she is still with the person that she was with when I was in 4th, 5th grade.
Right.
And I am 30 today. You feel me? So I do have respect for him. You know what I'm saying? But like the discipline wise, we didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like my mom just didn't do that type of stuff. You feel me? So like I was raised in a household like that. But if I would have told her that I didn't like him, just like, you know, certain scenarios, she wouldn't do it. So I'll follow in that footstep, because I'm not gonna have my baby feel some type of way.
I'm comfortable in his household.
His home. Yeah, no, I couldn't. I'm sorry.
Especially a 14-year-old though too, where he's grown and he's damn near a teenager.
He's the man of the house.
Exactly.
I would definitely say like it just depends on the age, because my 3-year-old could be like, like him. You know what I mean? I could be on the
what?
phone, my 3-year-old could be like, who you talking to? That ain't my dad. You know, because they're so used to that.
Ain't my daddy.
Saying some funny stuff like that, but no, I'm gonna like once they get a little older. My oldest is 7 and my youngest is 3, and they're stair steps, so you do the math. But yeah, like if they told me like genuinely, like if Milan came and said like, "Hey, mom, I'm really not feeling your boyfriend," I'm like, you know what? Okay.
Because if anything, you should be winning my kids over before you try to win me over. That's just how I feel.
That
right, but that go back to, when do you allow a nigga to meet your kids?
No, and that's what I was going to get back to, because when I got you around them,
so
I should be seeing.
What's the time period?
That's what I'm saying. What's the time period?
Months and he ain't met your kids, and then you meet your kids, and everything cool. And then you meet your kids, and your kids say, "Oh, I don't like this nigga. It's over. You gonna throw 7 months away?" Even though it's 7 months or however long you say, if you want to put a number on it, or well, he ain't gonna meet him for this however long.
But I guess that's why we don't put numbers on it.
Right, I'm saying, like, if you don't put no number on it, but still, like,
you don't know what the vibe
2-3 months or whatever, like.
Hold on, and not even that, but like she had way back. I said, like, why are you not engaging my kids? Why are you okay with not seeing them for 7 months? Why are you not speaking on them? Why am I always with you?
Thank you.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why aren't you not saying, let's go sit up here and go do
After
this?
7 months, if that nigga don't want to meet your
feel me?
kids,
You don't want to meet him.
that ain't even the conversation. Like, yeah, bro, like, but you should already know what that is. Then what he in it for?
Exactly. Why are you here with me?
Okay, we're gonna take a break, y'all. All right, so we're gonna start by saying, why do you think it's important to be open and honest about your co-parent relationship with your significant other? Like, why is that important? Like me and the mother of my children, we have strictly co-parenting. There's no extra business going on. So why do y'all think that's important to explain that to your significant other?
I'm gonna say it's very important because when you don't want to get the line crossed, right? You don't want anyone to feel like, for instance, when I have two baby daddies, right? So if I was to date somebody else and bring them in, I don't want them to feel like, oh, you got this type of relationship with your baby daddies, or y'all go like. There's a line. Like, we don't need to be doing family shit if I got a man. Like, I'm just gonna be honest. Like, if I have a boyfriend, there's no reason why we taking the kids to Disney World and he ain't got
Bring
a
that nigga with you.
girlfriend. And I'm
Yeah.
saying, if he don't have a girl coming, like, that's just weird.
Man,
Like,
just bring your nigga anyway.
we
You
don't
want to do something with the family, bring your nigga too. That he part of the
That's what
family
I'm saying.
now.
That those are the type of things that we need to do. We don't. What do we need to do family things for?
You just
You know
got to
what I'm
see
saying?
parents together.
I understand that, but
Yeah.
there's a certain age that will confuse your child and make your man, like, that'll make your man feel less than a man. Like, that
He should be comfortable in his position, though. He should be comfortable.
It
should make him feel
clarity. It should be clarity.
That's what I'm
and
saying.
That's a mental thing too, because why are you come on, my son over a decade. Why are you even thinking like that? Like, but like, I feel what you're saying. Like, for one, I'm not finna sit up here and make my significant other feel any type of way,
Exactly.
or make him feel like, oh yeah, he's coming on the trip. No, he's not.
For what?
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, if he want to do something on his time with his child, that is totally fine, because I know 9 times now, if it's a birthday party, yes, come on, you feel me? We're a family at the end of the day, because at the end of the day, we have these kids. But me and you, one-on-one with the kids, we're not doing that.
No, we're not.
Especially if I got a man.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm not going to make my man feel the type of way, because then that gives him things to think about. Now he's, boop, 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 we have social media, so boop, 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 we're back in the boxes. You know what I'm saying? He's never going to feel secure.
Exactly.
So I'm not going to do that type of stuff to make him feel like that. And if he calls my phone, I'm answering in front of you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, he wants to get the kids. Okay, you're here. You in the bed. He at the door.
Exactly.
Your dad's at the door.
We're
Get
definitely
your shoes on.
establishing roles. Like, we have to establish those roles.
Yes.
That's going to be very apparent. My man's going to
Vice
be very
versa, though.
comfortable
Because
in
your
his
baby
role.
mama, yeah,
For
she's
sure.
at the door.
For sure.
What you guys say, Trey? I seen you over there. I seen you over there ready to say something.
I'm just listening.
Taking it in.
I'm just listening. They kind of answer whatever I was gonna ask.
So why do y'all think? So I know that it sound like y'all women, and I know you don't because I know you, and I'm getting to know you. So, like, far as when do y'all? Why do you? I mean, how do I say this? So, at what point women sometimes put their spouse before their kid?
Oh.
So how do y'all first of all, how do y'all feel about that? Because it does happen, and I think we've all maybe seen it, even if it's a movie or real life.
Yeah.
How do y'all feel about that? Because I think that's like crazy. Like, Tyler Perry movie.
I respect that at all. I hate how people come through for their significant other before their child. I hate when they put they self before their child. Like, I don't understand it. Like, how you showing him more love? Y'all sitting up here eating boop boop boop, and you telling them to go make whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that type of mom. Like, I even feel guilty if I go eat out a burger and I know the kids at school type stuff. So I'm always thinking about. I'm always thinking about
bullshit.
I'm always thinking about my kids.
You got fired, don't
Sure.
Yeah. You got fired.
Yeah.
Bullshit. You gotta go get food for everybody. Bullshit. Fuck that.
I don't know. Like, so I just really hate that aspect. Like, when people start loving their significant other and not their kids, they lose the aspect of even being a mom. Like, they lose everything. Like, man, you ain't even going to take him to go do nothing no more, or you ain't doing nothing. You every time I see you with him, you don't be never having your kid. You know what I'm saying? I really don't like that. And even with men have that bad too. They stop thinking about their kids when they dealing with women. They don't even say like, do you feel some type of way if I get my baby and we all going to Chuck E. Cheese, we're going to a public setting? That's cool with me. You feel me? Or if even be a man. The reason why people have a lot of conflict when it comes to the like boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, because that man never establishes anything and never even comes up and says, would you like to meet her? It's like they want their cake and eat it too at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they want their cake, eat it too. Like they want you at odds. Like, what is the problem? I don't want you no more. You know what I'm saying? So why are we having this difficulty when you can just say, Sherry, this is Mula. You know, I just want to.
But is it that easy? So when you have a baby mama that still wants you,
when you're done,
okay, say that,
because when you're done, you're done, and you know it in your heart that you're done. But if you steady backtracking, you still messing with me, and you got a girl, I'm not gonna respect it because you steady over here like this ain't your girl.
So speaking of that, does the baby daddy or baby mama always have like a up on everybody? Say it's the late night, 2:00, you leaving the next level, and he hit his baby mama up, or you hit your baby daddy up. Do you feel like the spouse, the parent has an upper role over your
it
sneaky
depends
link?
on y'all relationship because that does happen. You know what I'm saying? Women do that and men do that. They'll see you out. You feel me? Hit your little what you on?
See you, baby mama.
You feel me? So it's like it depends on like their relationship because like if I wasn't messing with nobody at the time and we had that connection in that,
it's fair game.
It's fair game. Like okay, he ain't coming home.
But does that distract? Does that mess up?
Sometimes some people be getting in their feelings, but if we know that we have an understanding and you know that I don't want to be with you, but like, yeah, it was a sneaky link. Now you're my sneaky link, then that's a different situation. But I just feel like everybody has different relationships with their ex, baby daddies or whatever.
Not the ex baby.
Yeah, that's what I call him.
He don't belong to me no more.
We just share kids.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Don't hit me up. You as a baby daddy or ex for a reason. Don't hit me.
Slide in her DM. She's saying, y'all.
Do not, because you're gonna be so sad.
Listen,
Looking for the hoe.
Shake that ass
out. No, that's funny. No, don't for real. Don't hit me up. I feel like we already visited that relationship. It didn't work, so
but you guys should be building a friendship, though. I wish I did.
Sure, but we don't have to do friendship with sex. We don't. No, that confuses things.
That does confuse things
for sure.
But it makes some things better though too.
Do it?
No,
I'm not saying I did that with my baby mama. No, my baby mamas know I ain't touched them in some years. But I'm just saying, like sometimes sexual is showing a different connection.
And that's when they start thinking differently. And now I'm in my head, and now I'm feeling some type of way because I'm still a woman and I'm still human and I still have feelings.
Fact.
So, and we already have been there and we already had our trials and tribulations. So, like,
last time you got something from your baby daddy?
I'm not doubling back. Probably.
Who you talking to?
For years.
Y'all too, because he got a baby mama.
I can say it.
A couple days ago.
No, seriously, it's been years. Probably about let me stop playing. About a year, because he lives in Florida.
You're turning to a year.
No, for real. It been a while.
Mind your business. Mind your business.
Wow.
No, you know what I'm saying? Second baby daddy. Yesterday.
Couple days.
Find out. I mean, at the end of the day, it just it's just not there, and I'm okay with that.
So, and I know you with your baby mama, so we ain't got to talk about that part. So how important is it like balancing your relationship and your kids? Like how do you, because I know sometimes like we talk about 50-50, but let's talk about 50-50 with the kids and their significant other. How difficult is that? Because it's not, I don't think it's 50-50. Your children 24/7.
I don't think it should feel difficult because at the end of the day, if I'm with you and you are my man, there's no reason where we should even be having to split percentages. You should be involved in them as well, and we should all be.
But this is after the 7 months. After.
I'm talking about us being together. I'm saying that, like you talking about, having time for my kids, having time for him. But at that point, if we're together, we are a family. So I feel like we should all be Damari or one of my kids to be feeling comfortable, so comfortable, like they in our faces. You get what I'm saying? Like we chilling at home watching a movie, and they're coming to join. We watching the game. We playing the game. You know what I'm saying? Type stuff. I don't feel like it should be. I'm 50-50 here and I'm 50-50 here, but at the end of the day, kids have their own mind, so like you do have to speak like, hey, come up from upstairs, what you about to, you want to go do this, and giving them that option and giving them that, okay, no, mom, I don't want to go. cool. You feel me? Or if he even plans out, like at that point, me and him should be working. So we having date night. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And I'm having stuff that
Whole situation in her head.
Be moving.
That's crazy. You got the
like
Big moolah, not the little one.
Figured out. Like we're not gonna have time for just me and you all the time when I have
Right.
5 children. Like that's not
we going to basketball games together.
So how hard is it
Exactly.
getting a sitter though too? And I know some people you have older kids where they can watch themselves.
Gotta have
But
a
as
kid.
far as you having younger kids, how do you like find babysitters? Is it difficult or is it not difficult?
Managing your date life.
Honestly, it's easy for me because I've had my kids whenever I was with their dad, like I didn't go out, I didn't drink, I didn't do nothing. I went to work and I went home and I was a mom. So this right here, this what we're doing right now is so new. Like dating is so new for me. Like this new way of just being able to go outside and they like, oh, I got your kids, I watch your kids, I watch your kids because I haven't done this. So it's super easy for me to find a babysitter.
And it's probably because you were so far where you didn't have that friend and he had you sheltered because you didn't have nobody to say that like come to these kids.
Of course.
And you living in the same house as your mother, your child, so it's probably not as difficult. But what if y'all both wanted to go out?
It's still difficult. Like even just managing time with each other when it's not, it could be, oh, we've been around each other all day. You was on your phone on this side of the bed and I was watching TV. Yeah, we together, we around each other. But we ain't actually spending quality time with each other. You can be around a motherfucker all day and still ain't spend no time. So it's still gotta be able to maneuver around. With the kids, having time with the kids, both of y'all sometimes, today I'm gonna take one or two of them and we gonna do something, get something to eat or whatever. I'll do something with the other one tomorrow and split it up so everybody still have their one-on-one time. It's important to still have one-on-one time. It's cool to be all together, but everybody still needs that one-on-one time.
With your significant other, you know what I'm saying? You need that time. Like
for sure.
You need that time. Like that's why I said when I say like even if he picked a day like I don't work on weekends, you don't work on weekends, what do you want date night to be? You want it to be Saturday? I'm a plan something or I'm a plan something, you know what I'm saying? Something is going to come into mute where these kids gonna know like y'all either going to grannies or whatever because I still need to be a woman to my man.
So speaking of grandparents, do y'all think like you call your mom or your dad like, hey, I need you to watch the kids? Do y'all think it's a big difference from back then, our grandparents versus our parents now?
At granny house.
Fact.
Can I just say these grandmas and grandpas is not back in the day.
They don't even want to be. They don't even want to be called granny. They make up. They make a little.
Ain't got nothing to do.
I said it.
This, that, bro. You granny, you granddad. They don't even want to say. Don't call me that. I'm like,
grandma, what's that?
They don't want to. They want to be glamours and they want to make all type of extra shit, man. Hey, just be a granny.
Do y'all thing.
Or they be like, I raised y'all, yeah, and granny raised us, so
you got to kick it. We can't even go kick it. I ain't keeping your kick.
When they forget, like girls at my granny house. What?
Like you the whole weekend you dropped off with McDonald's and I didn't see you till Sunday night.
Man, I love my parents though. Shout out to my parents. They did the best they could.
Shout out to my mama too. You hear me? Rest in peace, Pop.
I love her to death. That's what I can't say that my mom is very active with my kids. No matter how we be or whatever, she loves her grandbabies and she was going to step when it comes to them. Like now I feel like now that she knows that my kids are getting older and nobody's calling I don't need you to babysit. So it's like, where my kids at? Like, oh, not
that's how my mom be. She don't play about her grandbabies.
Period.
She do not play about her grandbabies. Shout out to Daphne. That's my mama.
Period.
She don't play about Nyla and King for real. So we gonna change it up. We got a few more minutes. So, have y'all ever had somebody over while your kids was asleep? And yes, we talking freaky.
Of course.
I say, but nobody say no.
Hey,
don't
wake up. Hey,
you're too early.
You ain't gotta say nothing. I know you over there.
No, I'm really trying to think because, like I said, me dating nowadays is so different.
Right, because you was together for 8 years.
Exactly. So being old, I don't know. I'm just be so scared that they would wake up and they'd be like, "Mom, what you doing?" I'd be like, "I don't even know."
Lock that door. Hey, lock that door.
I don't even know who that is.
But no, you gotta leave before school starts.
Who are you?
I'm just saying. You gotta go when my alarm started alarming. You know, like
no,
time to go.
I mean, I'm glad I mess with guys that have their own. You know what I mean? Like in the past, I have dated guys that have their own, so we don't even have to go over here. We don't even have to meet the kids.
Yeah, exactly, and that's very rare. Some people don't be having their own crib for you to go to. So, but if they did come over,
pull up.
but if they did come over or whatever, and I wanted to be at home because I know that I got to get them ready in the morning, you gotta go. My alarm is going. You know, call me later. You know,
see you later.
Call you later.
Bye.
So is there a difference from a sneaky link and a relationship as far as meeting your kids?
For sure.
But as far as these sneaky links, like I said, is people got their own definition. Are y'all going out to eat? Are y'all spending a lot of time? You know, because people get the relationships mixed up sometimes. Sometimes you really messing with this person versus them being a sneaky
I
link.
thought a sneaky link was when nobody supposed to know.
That's what I thought. But hey,
I know you
outside.
was going out to eat and doing all of that. I thought a sneaky link was nobody supposed to know. It's sneaky.
Nobody. It ain't even sneaky no more.
We just make up words now and just say, yeah, that what that means. Sneaky means
you don't know.
Nobody see. Nobody see us.
We ain't posting up nowhere. We ain't doing nothing. Ain't nobody gonna know.
Exactly, and that's where people get it messed up. They like, oh well, that's my sneaky link, but no, fool, y'all been out of town.
Hey, you listen to me rap.
No, for sure. I feel like last year I experienced that, and I don't like that. I don't think I like.
You was a sneaky link, folks.
Yeah, I guess you know young kids call it.
We grow.
You're talking shit. No, for real. Like I experienced that, and it, you know, obviously sex is good because you wouldn't keep going back. But that I don't know. I'm an emotion. I'm a girl. I'm a lover girl. I love you.
That's it.
I love you. I'm not.
Oh wait.
I'm attached because like
I'm obsessed.
Nah, but everybody wants their own person. Everybody wants to come home to who they want to come home to. So that stuff will run dry. You know what I'm saying? Because if he don't start stepping, I'm gonna stop communicating.
That's why I said last year.
That's fine. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you can leave it back in 2023. For real.
It's there.
So
put it on the floor.
So what do y'all think? So this is the last question. I know we got to get up out of here. So what is like a big red flag, like for the other parent? So if they did something, what's a big red flag for you? And I'll start if y'all don't understand the question. Okay. So I want to make sure if you serious with somebody that I meet this person that's around my kids, because we do have situations nowadays where grown men, grown women touching kids, and you trust them, but you ain't seeing everything. Like I was telling Mula earlier, like you could see something, but the other father, you know, he might see something totally different. You know what I'm saying? And the goal is to keep the children safe. A lot of us went through little things when we was kids and touched on and all these other things. We want to make sure that these kids are not going through that. So my question to y'all is like, what's a big red flag for y'all?
I guess I'll start. Mine would be definitely who you have around my children. Like, and not multiple women. Like, we have 4 girls and 1 boy. So I would be devastated if you're just bringing every woman that you have around her. I just feel like around my children, I just feel like that is so disrespectful to not yourself, but your children. What are you teaching your children? Yeah. Like, we got to pay attention to what those kids are seeing. And it's not me being a hater, because you can do whatever you want on your time. But with my children, let's keep it cute. Right. Let's keep it real cute.
I'm gonna piggyback off of that because she really stated a good thing, because we know our baby daddies or whatever, they deal with multiple women. Right. So like in my standpoint, I was the first baby mama. You know what I'm saying? So but when he had more kids, me and her got acquainted. So whoever else he deals with, son's not going. You know what I'm saying? Right. He's going over there to be with your relatives and her. So it's always been this one person. You know what I'm saying? Right. Because you have so many, you know what I'm saying, multiple partners. You're not dealing with none of them. You know what I'm saying? You're going to this person, this person, this person, this person, this person. Right. Why would I even let you call me and say I'm going to take him? But I need to know where you're going. But he knows though. So when I call my son, he'd be like, "Yeah, I'm in Mariah's." You get what I'm saying? He's like, I'm here, and I know that because that's my son's comfort zone. He's been there since he was a kid. Before she had kids. You know what I'm saying? So that's my safe zone, and he knows he's not going nowhere else because you have not established any of these women as your woman. And you had never said, this is my woman, and this is where I want my kids to be with me and my woman. They never do that. So it's kind of hard for me to just be like, okay, yeah, I'm cool with that. My daughter's
Right.
dad, he was in a situation, and me and her got acquainted. You feel me? You
Mm-hmm.
say, yeah, you can go over there. You know what I'm saying? Because this is who your dad is with. And
Exactly.
I know the environment and I know what's going on over there. But like moving forward, no, you're gonna start fresh now because that's y'all not together no more.
For sure.
And we have to build that again. You know what I'm saying? And even on my standpoint, he
For
knew
sure.
what I was dealing with. You know what I'm saying? But he couldn't meet them because you were in jail. So
Right.
now you feeling some type of way because you're the absent dad and somebody else is here stepping in your place.
Fact.
But
What you thinking? I mean, I think I'm thinking about my babies right now, man. I'm thinking about my babies right now. Yeah. Trey, what you think? How you feel? Like, what's a big red flag for you? And like I said, I know you in the house with your the mother of your child, but
like I said, she's my second one. So so she came in a time where it was just me and my oldest two. So just feeling everything out and see how she deal with her child and things of that nature. You know, it just really be difficult when you dealing with somebody new, like you getting to know them, and then you want your children to be around them and stuff like that. Like sometimes, like I said, like I was saying earlier, sometimes you just take a leap of faith, man. Like if you dealing with somebody, at the end of the day, you don't know for sure.
Fact.
You're never gonna know for sure until you know what I'm saying. Like so but I've been through it. Like, but she really stepped up and was there for my kids and stuff, and was there for me. So
that's solid.
every now and again, you find that, and we still have our issues or whatever the case may be, but it's about being able to divide. Like, we can have some issues, we might not agree or whatever, but you think about my kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we might get into it and
The overall picture, yeah.
you know what I'm saying? But
It's more than just me.
Yeah, it's like, okay, well, still, but the kids still got to do this or whatever. I don't feel like dealing with you. You know what I'm saying? But
because at the end of the day, and I can piggyback off of what you're saying. Like, if he hurt, the kid's gonna be hurt too. If this lady not around, she just not the same. She not there all the time like she was. So make sure that y'all take that in consideration. That these children are very, very, very smart, and they see everything. I don't care if they 2 to whatever. Like, these kids know what's going on in the household, and especially with technology and everything that's going on right now. Hey, they know everything. So at the end of the day, be careful who you have around your kids. Stop trusting everybody because everybody. Hey, listen, you don't want to make a situation happen and then try to fix it and and move a certain way. Move a certain way right now while kids are innocent. They don't have to deal with, like I said, a lot of stuff that some of us may have dealt with as kids or anything like that. And it's so important because that stuff mess people up for life. Some people are traumatized from that stuff and never forgave this person or any of that. So it is that serious, and I keep bringing it up because it's just that serious. You know what I'm saying? So stop trusting everybody watching your kids. Stop trusting everybody doing this for you and all that stuff. So, but we're gonna wrap it up. I do believe we are gonna have a part 2 of this just because there was a lot of things that we didn't touch base on, but it's a lot of stuff that we did touch base on. So I do want to shout out to y'all for being on, and then if y'all have any closing remarks that y'all want to say.
Date, have fun, but don't bring your kids if they ain't serious.
That part.
You ain't gotta commit and you ain't never gotta settle. You feel me? So
No bars.
I definitely hope that giving some insight to our situation that'll help somebody that's viewing right now. I hope that helped you or to start a conversation to where it can lead to progress. But hopefully I'll be back and next time we're going to cut up.
Yeah.
That part.
So make sure y'all tell Larva to bring this nigga back because I'm cutting up next time.
It'll be a part 2 for sure.
And I do want to shout out to everybody on here. Like I said, I appreciate y'all taking the time away from y'all kids and y'all families to be a part of this. I don't want y'all to think that I don't appreciate it. I appreciate it 1,000%. And then also make sure y'all subscribe on YouTube to LarvoTalk. I am on Spotify, Google, Apple Podcasts, all the main platforms for podcasts. So make sure that y'all tap in, share the episode. And then also I am looking for sponsors. So make sure that y'all are, in my inbox, larvotalk@gmail. If you want to get on the show, if you want to sponsor or anything like that, we are open. And then also we are starting to do the clothing line. Today I do have T stuff on today, Crown Apparel. So you can find that at T I'm Her on Instagram or T Mitchell on Facebook. So make sure y'all inbox me at Larvis Jones the third or send me an email to get your clothing line, because my platform, like we have a good time up here and have these good conversations, but it's also a platform for you to share. If you got clothing line, if you got a business, anything like that, like we gonna spread the love. I don't care if you black, white, purple. Like this is what we do. So this is a Black Man Podcast, and we out.